Hello again. I want to do a very brief thought entitled, When Will Liberals Get It? Hollywood has made a consistent effort, as recently a member of the Congress and other liberals over the years, to paint conservatives as Nazis. There has been a consistent theme to try to do that, and even Hollywood productions such as, I think it was V for Vendetta, that the conservative government that's Big Brother and all this. Well, that's a very eisegetic reading of history. The fact is that fascism, communism, socialism, big government, no individual freedom, government nanny state, these are liberal ideas. This is modern American leftism, statists, if you will. Conservatism has consistently been small government, individual rights, individual freedoms, freedom of speech. I love these liberals that talk about freedom of speech and then they turn around when I say something and go, you shouldn't say that, you shouldn't be able to say that. And I'm thinking to myself, I shouldn't be able, what? How's that freedom of speech? And whether you agree or disagree with these individuals such as Michelle Malkin and Ann Coulter are irrelevant, but they are consistently shouted down and having to stop. Pies thrown at them. I guess you think that's funny, and that's okay. You have the right to think that's funny, because I actually do believe in freedom, but you don't see conservatives doing these things. And liberals have these big emotional problems where they feel the need that they also have this idea of tolerance, that you're tolerant if you agree with me. No, that's not tolerance. You're tolerant when you live peaceably with those you disagree with. Look up the definition, folks. Liberals have some strange ideas, but anyway, this big misconception and rewriting of history that conservatism is Nazism, that conservatism is against what's right. This is a rewriting of history. If you look at the actual evidence of what is believed, how it's carried out, what it's done, liberalism is much closer to Nazism. And I mean modern American liberalism, the progressives among us. And I got some, I love how some liberals at least can admit who they are. Recently, and I'm going to quote here on an article, on a live television broadcast Tuesday, the Venezuelan president remarked, quote, "Hey, Obama has just nationalized nothing more and nothing less than General Motors. Comrade Obama, Fidel, careful or we are going to end up to his right." He told Fidel Castro that he was going to end up being to the right of Obama. Now, does this statement not just tell volumes of things? First of all, it tells it that Hugo Chavez, who is a dictator, emphasis on the first syllable there, and he knows he's a leftist. He has enough sense to know who and what he is and where his his ideology is. It's on the left. Stalin was on the left. Hitler, left. All of these guys. These are leftist, big government, control your life people. That's just the way it is. But yet Hollywood and all these other peoples project upon us conservatives what they really are, and through propaganda and various means and community organizer groups and such. But I thought it was so funny that he can admit it. He knows what he is, yet the average American liberal cannot deal with the consequences of what they really are and what they believe. Now, am I saying that every liberal is a dictator? No, I'm not saying that. What I am saying is that liberal ideas, while always well-intentioned and clothed in pseudo-compassion, always end up on the wrong end of reality. They always end up with the wrong thing, the wrong outcome that leads to the wrong way things should be.
Yes, my name is David, and I'm from Camas, Washington.
Hi, David.
And but first of all, I want to let everybody know, since this is the thing tonight, that I'm a Marine Corps vet.
Thank you, David.
And like you, I did swear an oath to defend my Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
Yeah.
Now, I heard you say tonight about educating our children, indoctrinating our children, whatever you want to call it.
Well, I didn't say indoctrinating, my friend. I never
So
said.
stay away from my kids. I also heard you say that you're going to let us keep our health insurance. Well, thank you. It's not your right to decide whether or not I keep my current plan or not. That's my decision. Now, I've heard recently in the media, you and some other people on the national political stage call us brown shirts because we oppose it.
No, I did not. What I said was, and I've apologized for it.
Okay, well, thanks for apologizing, but I won't speak to you, then I'll speak to others. But I'll remind you, a little history lesson. The Nazis were the National Socialist Party. They were leftist. They took over the finance. They took over the car industry. They took over healthcare in that country. If Nancy Pelosi wants to find a swastika, maybe the first place she should look is the sleeve of her own arm. Now, what I want to know is, you've done a lot of things that violate your constitutional oath, as you know. What I want to know is, as a Marine, as a disabled veteran that served this country, I have kept my oath. Do you ever intend to keep yours?
Yes, I did.